here's me, who's put himself through film school, has worked about a year in Hollywood. You think that everything is peachy keen, that you, as a aspiring filmmaker or as a writer, a screenwriter at least, would have an easy path to success and easy access to connections in Hollywood. My experience does say otherwise, just like plenty of times that I've heard and plenty of times that other screenwriters and filmmaking students and directors, filmmakers have heard countless times, no exception. This is far from the truth. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give you two truths and one lie about Hollywood and making it in Hollywood. So let's get right into it, shall we? Welcome, story lovers, to the Story Dude Show with your host, Jared Dean Winchester, bringing you a new set of episodes for the month of October 2024. So let's get right in. Dive right in. Two truths, one lie. There's a reason why I've limited myself to two truths and one lie. I'll start off with my experience, my journey into filmmaking. What I found is the following. Sometimes on a production shift, you'll be required to work 12 hours a day, and you have no workers' right. There's workman's comp, which is an absolute must if you are hiring a SAG-AFTRA actor. You have to have insurance, and that can cost a hell of a lot of money to be factored in. You have to factor that into your budget, into your filmmaking budget. And this is coming from my personal experience. When I got a chance to work with a producer, didn't really meet him face to face. Our conversations has been so far over phone calls and emails. Now, I started out as a critic, like a script reader for this person, and he did not, for the life of me, he was not satisfied with the writer's work that's been coming in. He was expecting either ratings of 9s or 10s, which I thought was pretty extreme, pretty a tall order. And on top of that, this guy told his readers, including myself, to find anything and everything wrong with the script. And on top of that, the readers have the audacity to dictate what should or should not go into your screenplay or into your film. They forget, whose film is it really? Who is the target audience? Who has the story? Who has the story? Now, the first truth is producers and filmmakers have given away their power to these idiot critics who can't really distinguish between Jack and Jill, simply to put it, they cannot understand why a movie is a movie, that it is make-believe, and simply associating elements of a story and in a film with elements of reality, associating that with reality, saying stuff like this is unrealistic or this doesn't happen in real life. Example: when you ask someone to review a movie like Percy Jackson, if you're not aware of that, Percy Jackson and the Olympians started out as a set of books, adapted into 2 movies. Someone called it out as unrealistic, not understanding the fact that this is a fantastical world that was created, and it is meant for a totally different audience who doesn't care. Now, audience want to suspend their disbelief. When they go to a movie, they want to escape reality, and they want to suspend their disbelief, unwind for the day. But these critics are totally focused on reality, how a certain film, what's happening in a certain film doesn't happen in reality, that sort of thing. That's the sort of thing they're focused on. Not just today, but everywhere. In every film that is being critiqued. So this is the reason why you're seeing hardly any quality films being made, because it's pandering towards the critics. If a critic says this, the producers are pandering towards it, proving my point that they've given away their power to these critics. Now, the second truth is you do not have any workers' rights. For example, no vacation, at least not if you were to ask for time off, you constantly keep getting called. Now, recently in Australia, the right to disconnect bill was passed, making it into law, making it illegal for employers to contact you on your day off. If they did that, then they have to have a very good reason why they're doing it, and they have to prove why the employee's refusal to answer the call or to respond was unreasonable. Nothing like that exists in America, at least not yet. And I'm hoping it will. So, workers' rights, hardly any, and all that glamour, all that facade that you've been sold, where you simply go to Hollywood, write your movies on your, be creative in whatever ways possible, that's a facade. Because no one is telling you the struggling truth, the truth of the struggling screenwriter and what goes on behind in the pre-production stages. No one's telling you this. And movies today are primarily geared to rake in the dough. Not really quality films, and it's because of these producers. They've given away their power. It has nothing to do with quality anymore. And I'm going to give you the lie that Hollywood's been telling you. Now, Hollywood is saying, or is putting out these agents, these, shall we say, henchmen, to draw talent in. They are looking for talent, yes, but you can't go out looking for a producer or an agent and get yourself a job that way. or get yourself registered that way. Now, I've tried this a few times, and the response I got was, sorry, we do not accept unsolicited material. Plain and simple. That was a plain and simple answer. When you ask for representation, or when you say you want to be represented, that's what they tell you. We do not accept unsolicited material. So, what's the solution here? Now, the lie here is when you get represented, it stays there forever. It's not. You can have it's hard to fire your agent, but it's easy to find one. And once the agent is hired, the lie here is the agent will cater to you, the client. No. What they're interested in money. They choose the projects. They choose the projects that you're going to be involved in as an actor and as a screenwriter or as a filmmaker. And that's the real truth. Now, the lie here is you can tell the agent what you're looking for and what you want to do, or you can choose the projects. That's a lie. So, there you have it. 2 truths, 1 lie. If you disagree with me on this one, let me know in the comments, and I'll happily talk to you about it. I'll happily have a discussion, so long as you do not crap your pants. So, thank you for joining me for this session of the Story News Show. I post anywhere between 2 to 3 episodes per month, so be sure to check all of my episodes out. And as always, don't forget to turn that page.